Well, we are back. Backcomb Beauties is back. I'm Kimile.
And I'm Gretchen. We're so happy that y'all are here.
And listening up. What are we going to talk about today?
You know what? Well, let's talk about the holidays. Okay, so we just had Christmas. New Year's hasn't happened yet.
We're in the middle.
Y'all, I saw this. This was a hack, and it wasn't a joke.
What?
So you want to know how if you've cooked, say, I don't know, you cook a casserole, you cook something and there's some grease on the side. Do you know what these people did, y'all?
What?
They put 3 tampons in the dish to soak up the grease.
Oh, because
that's appetizing. That makes me go like, first of all, don't they all have like a smell? Like, I mean, aren't they full of like deodorant or something?
God, I hope not. That's chemicalized.
I know. There are like ones that will...
If it's OB, it
help you not have an odor.
A smell. Oh. See, that just is not... This is not like just a... It's not just cotton. I mean, there could be some contaminants in there. I don't know. But who does that?
Well...
So you mean they stuck it on the side and they're scrubbing it?
No, they just left it on the side and all the little juices and stuff went right up in. Okay. It's the whole premise of what a damn tampon is, y'all. In your food, in your casserole.
Okay, no.
Wow. Mm-hmm. So next time you're making gravy and you want to skim off, do not be dangling that tampon on top.
That's disgusting. I can't believe someone did that. I mean, literally. Oh my God. Do you have like a favorite dish for Christmas?
You know what? I do make this Christmas morning cake. It's been in the family.
You made 5 cakes, didn't you?
I made 6.
Shut up! And you didn't bring me a piece. Oh, she didn't bring me a bite. I didn't even know what the hell it was. I've known her for 20 plus years.
Do you know what happened?
I've never had Christmas cake with her.
Christmas morning cake. I know. It's all
gobbled
up. Bunt. No, when am I going to see you again?
You best be dropping. You best be.
It
might be delivery. I think you do delivery.
I need to do a drive-by.
You need a drive-by.
It's like a cinnamon bundt cake. It's not frosting. Yeah. It's not that kind of stuff.
I love those. I hate frosting.
And it's like a coffee cake, right?
Nice.
And so here's what's happened. So this has been in my family for a long time.
Okay.
And so my kids have grown up with it, and they always look forward to it. And I made this rule like it's only Christmas. We only get Christmas. So when Christmas comes, well, now that I have like ginormous men for boys,
they want one on their own.
I made 3 for the 2 that live in my house.
Stop it.
Here's why. They were like, well, first of all, the family's going to be eating one of them, so that doesn't count for us.
You hear me being a pig? No piglet.
And then we want to have leftovers because if they're going to dive into number 2, we want to make sure we have a number 3 cake.
They must love this
Even
cake.
though I sent home cake with one son that doesn't live with me, and I sent cake home with 2 daughters that don't live with me.
No wonder you made 6 cakes.
I know.
Damn, girl.
And I made one for Aaron, which I don't even know that he's tasted yet.
Oh, well.
So, what about you? What do you make?
Well, it's kind of it's an egg dish, and it's eggs and it's cream and mushroom soup, bread. You kind of break up the bread, sausage. But it's kind of
sausage?
Sausage,
Some
yeah.
sausages?
Sausage, yeah. So it's sausage and eggs, and you kind of make those, but you bake it. So it's really, really good.
What do you call that?
It's an egg casserole. It's a really good egg casserole. Okay. But delicious, and you put some really good powdered mustard in it. Kind of gives it a little
zing. Yeah. I do, too.
Yeah. So that's kind of a favorite. We do a couple of dishes of that.
Would that dish need the tampons?
Oh, my Lord. No,
I can't see your family going, that's a good idea, Mom. What a great hack.
Ain't going to happen. No, I think I'd be like, they wouldn't eat it.
Oh, I wouldn't. Ew. Either. By the way, I have some clarity that I need to confess.
What? What'd you figure out?
Okay, so y'all remember when I used the men's room at the Walmart in Vegas?
In Vegas.
And my excuse was, but the Walmart at my house is on the other opposite wall.
Yeah.
Y'all, I was in there the other day. It's it's right where it needs to be.
Are you kidding
I clearly just did not read the sign.
Oh my God.
When I went in to go potty at the Walmart.
So you went in the men's. I wonder if that was really a mistake.
Why the hell would I want to go
That's my
into
question.
a men's
I'm just
restroom?
wondering why the hell would you do that?
Oh my gosh. Y'all,
my gosh.
Men in general, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sure there's a handful that are actually really clean. We know 2 of them.
There's a few. Yeah, we have a few.
We know 2.
But they are clinically OCD. Yeah.
For the record, think about it. When little boys are learning to pee, y'all, it's everywhere. And I don't know that a lot of people outgrow that. I could be wrong.
Well,
but I'm pretty sure You know what?
You agree.
Let me tell you this.
I agree.
The urinal that I saw had this
Ooh.
ginormous disc in there that was an odor absorbing, cleansing some kind of thing. Because I verified. I said to my sweetheart, "What was that?" It was blue.
And it was
blue, and he goes, "No, it's an absorber of smell and germs and blah blah blah." I'm like, and why was it porcelain all the way up above?
Yeah, who's gonna hit the ceiling on that shit?
Where are you peeing?
Yeah, keep it off the ceiling. I mean, aim down. Can they aim it? Can they aim it?
I think there needs to be adult-sized Cheerios.
Yeah, well, that's how my son learned. I put Cheerios in the toilet. And we played, and we had so much fun, and get him.
Your son is like, thanks, Mom.
He learned in one day. Literally one day, it was like, we just went in, oh my gosh, Cheerio time. And I kept drinking water. And he learned in one day. I'm not kidding.
He did. He's got it down.
He learned it in one day.
He's got it down.
He's figured that out.
Yeah, well, so I've never been in a... No, that's not true. That is not true. I've been drunk at concerts early in my days.
Oh, dear.
Where it's like, I gotta go to the potty. How many women have used the men's bathroom because the women's bathroom was taking too damn long, and you just are like, I gotta do it.
I have done that.
I think I've done that. I know of people that I think I've done that, but I know I probably was drunk because that is a decision. Yep. That is a health decision that I wouldn't normally make.
No. Well, and do you hover if you don't have a doily? I mean, those little the little wax wraps. You know, I found I could buy a roll of those and I put one in my purse.
That's a great idea.
I know, and that way you don't have to ever.
Do y'all remember? Do you remember the doilies that were circulating around the toilet? And you were like, "Wait, is this one been used?"
I know.
Just like the hand towels that you just circulates and it's clean. Like it's not.
It's Arizona Airport or Georgia Airport that has that, but when you flush, it's like the paper just. It's pretty fast. I was like,
I know, but is it new or is it?
I asked a girl. I said, "This is clean." She goes, "Oh yes, oh yes."
What does she know?
Well, I know she works there, and so she can't out.
Does she care?
I don't know.
She didn't care.
Probably not. I still sat on it though. I did sit on that.
You did?
Well, I mean, I kind of believed her, and I thought, and then I'm standing going, "What if this isn't? What if this is?" Disease heaven.
Y'all, we do talk about bathroom scenes a lot here on Backcomb.
We just talk about real.
But this is real, and here's my question for you: is it enough to just take a little tiny piece of the toilet paper and wipe the seat and then throw that away and then sit on it?
No, you're just smearing around the drain. You got to have cleanser.
You're not killing anything.
Now they have little baby balls of Lysol that I have carried with me. I have. I mean, I have learned. I've mastered the art of this.
I get it.
But have you ever taken toilet paper though and laid it on the seat and then hope that
every time
and then hope you land on the seat enough so it doesn't get you don't get your tushy.
Because you know what happens, y'all? This whole podcast is about toilets. If you put the paper down.
Yeah.
You're looking at it and you're putting it down and then you go to flip around and then you're going to take your pants down and so forth.
And hopefully
you caused air and it's all gone.
Could be. That's what I'm saying. You need to make sure, and I kind of double layer it a little bit.
I do too.
Because I don't want to
especially that part. Okay, so when the seat goes like that and then there's the toilet bowl. Yeah. If you look closely, you will see other people's droppings.
Okay.
Right there. Yeah. That means that part is still susceptible to your skin.
That's true. Well, and I almost find myself going, okay, I will not pass up a bathroom if I'm out. It's like I may have to go urgently or something. I may have to go pee urgently.
Oh, so you plan ahead. You're like, do I have time to put the doilies down?
Right.
Or am I going to squat?
And so if I'm leaving work, I better go. I actually got in a car wreck when I was 21 years old. I got rear-ended, and I had to pee so bad. I literally was. This was awful. I was working in the state of Utah, and I'm leaving. I'm sitting at the railroad tracks, and somebody just rear-ended me. It was a Bronco, and I'm in my little.
This is how she's at Bronco.
Well, it was a huge, big brown Bronco. I'm watching it come at me like, oh no, and then I'm dead stopped in my little Dodge Daytona, right? Or something like that. And I rear-ended, and it really did mess up my neck. But I was wearing this dress, and it was buttons all the way down, light blue dress. I had nylons on. I had to wear stockings and stuff there back in the day. So I had to pee so bad, I had to find a bathroom. So before I could be checked out by the paramedics, I had to pee so bad. So now I don't pass up a bathroom.
We know that's true because y'all know the story when she was laying out in her backyard. And she's like, I clearly have more than one bathroom in my own house. But I need to go, and I need to go now.
I miss that sunshine.
I know. You know, Kimile and I have talked about that feeling that you get when you can finally pee. It's called a peegasm, y'all. It is.
Well, when you're on TV and you're in the baked lights and you can't get up and you're having to stay there for hours, I mean, yeah, there's a moment where I think I'm gonna flood myself. I swear. You ever done that? Oh,
I
my
know.
God.
Which, you know, it's so funny because, like, I don't understand people that drink a lot of liquid before they go on an airplane.
I know.
I don't want to use the airplane bathrooms.
I don't want to either.
I do not. You know, here's my theory. They're really small. Yeah. They're really compact. And I don't know that men have control, or maybe even women have control on where's the pee going. Because what if they're standing up to pee and there's turbulence? What?
Where does that go?
Where is it going?
Oh, dear.
Where is it going? And especially,
no wonder the ceiling's all wet.
If you wait till the end before you have to land,
everyone's already gone in there.
A shit show has already happened.
That's right.
It's already happened. And when you see multiple people get up, you should be like, oh, hell no, I'm not, no. Mm-mm.
And did they wash their hands? Like, I've been in the bathroom with women, it's like, that girl just left the toilet. I mean, she didn't wash her hands.
I
can't
think there
believe
needs to be
that.
like a foghorn, like, like as they're walking out, and maybe it's like, megaphone, she peed and didn't wash her hands. Yeah.
Seriously, it drives, it's like, really? Anyway, but yeah. What are we talking about toilets
Why are
for?
adults doing that?
Yeah, why do people do that? That's like, seriously. I wash my hands in my own house when I go potty.
I always do.
Me too.
Because I care about me, y'all.
I'm sanitized too. Me too.
I know, but listen, I want you to know that after the whole Walmart scene, I've been scarred. So now I'm so careful. Like, and maybe that was Jesus' lesson. Gretchen, you pay attention where you're going now. Now I do.
You're going to pee in.
Now I do, because, you know, I remember thinking as I went into that stall, and it was like a tomb, because the wall went all the way down to the ground.
Really?
The door went all the way down. There was no
different than women.
I don't know, because usually you can see the feet next to you,
that's right,
or you can hear and you can see like the top of the door and the space.
Yeah.
No, it was a tomb, y'all. It was a full-on tomb. That's why I didn't know the person that was pooping or whatever next to me was actually a man. I didn't know that because I couldn't see anything. I am so thankful to Elvis that when I walked out of that stall, no one was in there, because if a dude was in there, I would have been like,
humiliated.
What the hell are you doing in here?
Yeah.
And he would have been like,
this is
sweetie pie.
Yeah.
Look at the urinals.
That's right.
You don't belong.
That's right. Oh my God, girl, I can't believe you did that.
I know. This all started with tampons in your gravy dish.
Well, it's not it was not gravy. It's sausage, eggs, and
No, not yours. I'm talking about people putting tampons to soak up there.
Oh, yeah. Oh, no.
I mean, I've used a paper towel before.
You know, they serve gravy on everything in jail. We don't like that.
Why do you know that?
I had a client in jail. And I think there's gravy on everything. They put gravy on eggs. They put gravy on the potatoes. They put gravy on.
Why? Because it tastes like shit.
I wonder. I think
I thought they served like bologna sandwiches without.
I think they still
any condiment.
Right, but it's gravy everywhere. You know, I'm like, I would not want that.
Oh man, yeah. Well, I like gravy, so no, I don't want to. I don't want that, because you know
ruining it.
You know that's not real gravy, y'all.
I wonder what it's really made of. Ooh. Yeah, I doubt it's healthy food. I just doubt it's healthy food.
Oh, who was it that was complaining
about jail food?
Yeah, it was some celeb was complaining about the jail food.
Did he? Oh. Boo-hoo. Boo-hoo.
Yeah, well, whoever it is, boo-hoo.
Boo-hoo. Were you in jail for a reason?
Oh, my God. Oh, no, you know it is? You know it is?
Who?
So, you know the couple, Chrisleys. The Chrisleys.
Oh.
Okay, so they both went to jail for tax evasion of some sort, right?
I remember that, yep.
So she's in one state, he's in another state, and
dear.
he is like making all kinds of complaints about how awful the food is. Right?
Dude, I wouldn't complain.
First of all, you know that they're going to spit in your food.
I was like, aren't there some places you just know I'm not complaining? This taco's cold, but I'm okay. I'm going to keep it. I'm going to eat it. It's okay. Yeah, because you don't want them to throw something in there or lick something.
You think they're going to care what you say?
They don't.
Todd
especially prison.
Yeah.
No.
And I think he's in probably like a
light
like a Martha Stewart
light
type
security. Yeah,
prison.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
which
poor
I'm
baby.
just like, hey, last time I checked, they're probably not serving croissants there.
No, there's no croissant. There's no desserts. There's commissary if you're nice. But yeah, maybe
You got to
he
pay for
needs
that
to,
though. You know that, like you got to pay.
But see,
for
even that entitled attitude, you can just tell those kind of people. It's like, they just want royal treatment in jail. You know how many people hate him for just being like that?
First of
He's
all,
not even
to me, I'm
grateful
like,
for the
you know,
gravy.
here's the scoopy, y'all. Anybody that's in jail, like, you're there for a reason.
Yeah, yeah.
You're not
Yeah,
meant to have
hopefully you're
life
legit.
luxuries.
No.
You're there for a reason.
Yeah.
And
They aren't going to cry for you.
if our tax dollar bills were paying for filet mignon and
that
all
can't
that,
happen. No.
I'd be like, hey, I don't even eat that at my own house.
Exactly.
We're probably going to get hate mail.
baby.
I used to get prison. I used to get prison fan mail.
What? You had men hitting on you from prison? Mm-hmm. When you're Miss
Well,
USA?
yeah.
Oh,
I don't know if they were hitting on me, but they.
Well, what else you think they were thinking? What else they doing and not thinking about you? But we know what's going on.
They wanted a picture, and I'm like,
you damn right they do.
No, I'm not sending one of my crown pictures while you guys are just masturbating to it or whatever.
Exactly.
Ew.
That is funny.
But you.
Oh, yeah.
You.
If I had you damn right, I'm going to be. Shut up.
You have fans in prison.
Oh, yeah. No, I've had death threats from prison. You know that.
You have fans. You have men fans from prison.
They're not in prison anymore. But yeah, I actually had.
That's even scarier, y'all, because they're out and they're like, I think I'm gonna call Kimile.
Oh no. We don't have. There's no conjugal visits. There's no visits at all. There's no conversation.
Which, you know what? Who decided that was a good idea?
Somebody that was probably in power or got to power after they couldn't have sex, and their wife was like, "I left you for your buddy," or something like that. That's probably what happened.
You think?
Well, yeah, and I think it is pretty much it's torture if you can't. And just the idea of Ted Bundy had conjugal visits with his girlfriend, and they had a baby. Ted Bundy had a little baby, and I know, it was like, oh my gosh, and he was executed. He was, he death penaltyed him. So he was so creepy. He was so creepy. Wow. I was going to be a lawyer, and I was in law. I was in, pre-law. I was listening to the lectures, and he was one of the studies in criminal law, and it freaked me out so bad that he was in Utah. I mean, this Ted Bundy was so scary. Yeah. And I was like, oh my gosh, maybe I ought to rethink.
Maybe I don't want to do this.
Maybe I don't want to do criminal law.
But now I think you would be an awesome attorney. Here's why.
I'm a good fighter.
First of all, she'd pull out her psychic shit. Sorry, not psycho.
I've had some people call me that, but thank you. Go ahead.
She would pull that out, and people would be like afraid.
They'd
be afraid of her, and Kimile would be like, really? Really? You'd be cross-examining somebody, and you'd be like, I actually know.
Yeah.
I read your chart.
I can feel that.
I can feel that right now. You're telling a lie. Judge, you're telling a lie.
I do have something that I do. I'll share with you. I rarely tell people this, but, you're my bestie. So,
and everybody else.
Oh, yeah, the 54 people that are watching. No, I had this stalker. This guy was tracking me from office to office, and I move I've been here very long, this last place, but I would be here 3 or 4 years and I'd move. But he found me in 3 different offices, and I'm like, dude, who are you? Why are you following me? And he would come in and just kind of interrupt my day and start asking me questions. And what's this? And let me see your book. I'm like, who are you? What do you want from me? And he's, I'm a doctor, and all this other bullshit. Well, and I just said, dude, you need to go. And I got rid of him every time. But this one time he came to this building, and I was like, the last time I saw him, I'm like, oh my God, I'm done. I was leading a seminar down the hall, and he just walked in right as I was breaking for lunch, and everyone's like, okay, we're leaving. And I'm like, and he was just kind of bebopping in and just, oh, hi, how are you? I'm so-and-so. Like talking to my clients. I'm like, get the F out of here. So he was just creeping me out. And I took him by the elevator. Nobody was there. And I literally, it looked like he was getting punched. I was so mad. And I was so intentional. I said, you ever come near me again? And I was just throwing energy at him. And he was just like it was really weird.
That's the thing about Kimile. And I'm not even kidding you.
It was spiritual.
She can turn on a energy that freaks people out.
It did.
So
I haven't ever seen him since. And it's been probably 10 years. And so I did it. But I told him, I said, you ever come near me again, I will call the police. I will tell them that you have raped me. I said, I will do whatever I have to do. I will lie. I will do what I have to do. I will make sure you never want to be around me again. And I was saying it in such a way that I was not afraid. I felt like I was hitting him psychically, and I was. And he was just like, he couldn't breathe, and he said, I'm out of here. I said, please get the fuck out. Anyway, so
Yeah,
I got rid of
I
him.
think all you need to do, you should have a witch's hat. You just put it on, and then people are like, "Oh, what's happening?"
Little wand.
Speaking of hats, like, what's happening with my bow and yours?
Well,
Like, mine's erect.
I know you got some starch in that over there. You got a little, lead in that pencil, baby.
Good Lord.
I don't know.
Mine's like,
I don't know. I think mine's just compliant.
yeah, we're
Mine's compliant.
just one of these things is not like the other.
But have you ever done that with energy?
You know what? I actually have been. I know that because sometimes I think as women we think like, how would I really be if I were confronted by an assailant or something like that? I know that there have been 2 times that I have been not jumped, but in a
Ambush kind of thing.
kind of peculiar situation that I came back. I was angry, fighting, and they got afraid.
Good.
So I feel like I could stand up for myself. And then I saw this meme the other day. I sent it to my kids. And it said something like, if you were the kid that was rude to my kid when you were in the 3rd grade, the mom never forgot.
Oh.
And I'm like,
Amen.
yes, because there are some kids that I'll be like, oh.
That's right.
Oh, we're going to talk about him. Granted, they were in 2nd grade and maybe they did something. I'm like, you don't talk. I got in trouble by the principal of my daughter's elementary school because I went to pick her up. Oh. And when she came to the office, because that's, when everything has to be checked out, she said in whisper, Mom, that's the girl that's been so mean to me. I was like, hold my purse. I go out in the hall and I'm like,
my beer.
Squat down. Hold my cig. Right?
Exactly.
And I was like, don't you ever talk to my kid again. Don't you ever. The principal
the fear of God in that kid.
got a hold of me and she's like, that is what we do. You don't take care of this. And I'm like, the hell you do.
Yeah.
Obviously you're not taking care of it because my kid's getting bullied
Mama
still.
bear.
Oh, yeah.
Mama
bear is a
That's
real
right.
thing.
That's a
And
real
even
thing.
though my kids are adults,
Still, I'm the same way. I'm the same way. Mm-hmm.
if my kids have dated somebody that I think did them wrong, I'm like, I hope I never see that person.
My son's ex-girlfriends hate my guts. I'm proud of that. I'm just going to say
Oh,
they
yeah. Well,
hate me.
I think that's been your whole stew in the beginning. You're like, I need them to hate me.
They hate me. Yeah, you need to know.
Because,
I know
here's the reason. Like, especially if you parents are thinking, like, I don't like that person for my kid.
Yeah.
Make them hate you. Make them hate. Then they will never come around.
Yeah. No, that's right. See, here's our manipulation. You're saying get rid of the girl. You're saying get rid of the guy.
Right?
Seriously.
Oh my gosh! But with you, I'm like, just pull out your sage and start going like whatever you do.
I just start praying over.
Camille's
That's what
like
I'll do.
in tongues.
That's right. Just scare me to death. Yeah.
And then just take it and go.
I'm gonna pray over you. Exactly. I'll scare him.
I know I've asked you before. There's been a couple of stalker men, and I'm like, I need you to say to them, I have put a spell on you. I put a hex on you. Y'all, that's the thing. If you're going to be a client of Camile's, you better have some steel balls because she will call you out.
If you're still nursing, we're going to talk about that. Yeah,
it's going to be time to cut it out.
That's right.
Hey, everybody, it is 24 minutes into this amazing toilet podcast that we have talked about.
And we're going to be done nursing, y'all. So
we're going to be done. We're going to cut you out.
Cut off the tit. That's
All right, everybody. We'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.